Welcome back to the Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. Baseball cards. Baseball cards. All right, guys, this is a hard one. I have been exposed. I've been exposed in the basement. Yes. I will tell you the story. All right. The other day, I went out to pick up some takeout for the boys. They were at the house, and I left my phone with the 7-year-old. And as he likes to watch some videos on my phone. Now, when I leave the boy with my phone, I have 2 YouTube accounts, mine and his, and I switch between them. And I leave him on his YouTube account, and he does not see mine. The boy is 7. He watches a lot of YouTube. I returned home with the takeout, and he looked at me and he said, "Dad, you have a YouTube channel. I like your videos." Exposed. You see, guys, my family does not know I have a YouTube channel. My kids did not know I have a YouTube channel. My ex, my mother, my brother, no one knows. I have no subs from family or friends. All my subs are you. Exposed. The boy found my channel. He figured out every time I hand him the phone, I switch the accounts. And KG veteran of YouTube he is, he figured out how to switch them and started watching my videos. And then immediately ran down the hallway and told my 14-year-old that I have a YouTube channel, who now also knows I have a YouTube channel. Here's the thing, guys. When I talk to you, I'm talking to a nameless, faceless face, a blank slate. Not anyone I know, just a blank slate of people. Blank faces. And it allows me to do what I do. Be the Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. Now, when I turn on the camera, hi, boys. My 7-year-old may be watching. My 14-year-old may be watching. And this is a conundrum for me because I do not want people to know what I do down in the basement. It is my business. I spend my money on cards the way I want to. I go to shows when I want to. I've been exposed. So, boys, I love you. Keep the basement a secret. Keep the YouTube channel a secret. Join the basement world. And keep it a secret. How well do you think that'll work, folks? Now, I have to think everything I say, could my 7-year-old be watching this? Do I? This is called growing up. This is called learning. Exposed! I've been exposed! He's too smart for me, that 7-year-old. All right. We have to get back to basement business. This is not your problem. This is now my problem. And I need to bring the basement continually, no matter who's watching, for you. All of you. All right, so I've been exposed. And we move on with life. So today, I worked late last night. See, now my kid knows I worked late last night. Exposed! I worked very late last night till like 1:30 in the morning, and I was thinking of going to Chantilly. Now, guys, they canceled the Shriners. They canceled Shriners, as I said a couple weeks ago, and I was a little sad because today was blocked off. Then I realized Chantilly is a 5-hour and 4-minute drive from my house at 7:30 in the morning, and I got home at 1:30 in the morning. Set my alarm with a half-baked idea to maybe get up and go to Chantilly. I had no problem driving to Chantilly. The driving back from Chantilly at 8 o'clock at night was a different story. Alas, I woke up at 8:30 with no intention of going to Chantilly. But when my alarm went off at 7:30, I was like, just roll out of bed, get in the car, and go. But I could not do it. Couldn't do it today. So what do? We hit up a couple of LCSs. We did a little random LCS shopping just to see what's going on out there. locally, I know a lot of the shops. Not very big in vintage. Sometimes I get some junk wax, just little finds, but nothing major. Too close to my house. But I didn't feel like driving too far today. I almost did, and then I did. So we hit some LCSs, and we have some pickups. Now, the National's coming, guys, so I'm trying to be cheap. I'm just spending a few bucks here and there, a little nickel and diamond, a few pickups on eBay, but I'm not spending anything major. But the National is coming. I did pick up, here's another story. I did pick up my National tickets last night because I realized I did not have tickets to the actual event. I just had my hotel. I did not have tickets to the National. So I went online, and I was like, oh, let me get some tickets, and I started logging in to see what the packages are. And the AI pops up. The AI! And it says which tickets you should buy in AI. You know, the AI was telling me which tickets I should buy. So if you want the basic package, this is what you should get. This is what you should expect. If you want the VIP package, this is what you expect. If you want the advanced VIP, blah, 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 blah. The AI was telling me what the packages offered. And it says on the bottom, like, this may not be accurate. But it popped up, so I read it. And it said, I swear to God, last night, this is what it said. Because I checked just before I turned the camera on, and it did not say it. It doesn't say it now. Last night, it said this under the VIP package for the National. It said, according to some websites, it may include, the VIP package of National may include a meet and greet with YouTubers and free pizza. I did not know Mike's meet and greet was part of the VIP package, according to AI. At least last night it was. When I went to confirm this morning, it was gone. But according to some, possibly, the YouTube meet and greet, you get free entry with your VIP package and free pizza. So make sure you have your badge when you go to the meet and greet. All right. I thought that was a humorous little tidbit of the week for me. I am part of the VIP package. Come meet me. All right. There you go. LCS, guys. I can't. So I have two LCSs within short driving distance that I don't frequent very often, but one I hadn't really stopped in, and that's called Reaper Rips. Reaper Rips in good old Port Jervis, New York, in PJ. And Reaper Rips sounds to me like a modern ripping kind of situation. I don't know if he rips. I ran in there. I said, let me pop in and see what's going on. And there's a cool little card shop. He's got he had some junk wax. He had some bargain boxes. A little bit of vintage mixed into the cases, a little modern. But nothing jumped out at me, but he did have some bargain boxes, and I did tear through them and find some pickups. He also had a pretty nice box of yearbooks, sticker books, things like that, pretty reasonably priced. And the first pickup I did pick up was a 75 Yankees yearbook in very nice condition. This yearbook will go in my yearbook collection. I did not have a 75. Let's see. And it's funny because he had two of them, and I picked up one, and it had a nicer cover than this. This is very fine. There's nothing wrong with this cover, but it's just, there's, you know, you can tell it's 40, 50 years old. But the Thurman Munson page on the other one had a little line right here. So I put that back. Smells old. And I picked up the cover that had a little more to make sure the Thurman picture was perfect. And there is Thurman in all his 1975 glory. Beautiful. I will flip through this, as always, in my own time, but this is just a great Opposing Stars. Great piece of history. Love my yearbooks as long as I can get them for a few bucks, which I did. I will never pass them up. Gotta have all my yearbooks. Creeping up on complete in the 70s. Quite frankly, we're getting there. There's Billy. Beautiful. And number one in your program, number one in your hearts, Billy Martin. Billy Ball. All right, so a 75 yearbook with all the yearbook covers on it. That is cool. This is the 25th annual yearbook. All right. So it looks like 51 Sketchbook was the first one. Yep. We're getting there. We have that one and that one. That's about it. After that, we have a lot of them. All right, so then we hit the dollar boxes, guys. We hit the dollar boxes. And some pickups we'll flip through. I found this beautiful. You may see a lot of Dave Winfield today. This beautiful Purina Dave Winfield. That is nicey nice. Did not have that one. We found an action-packed LT. Yes, a football card in the lonely basement. Could not pass up on an action-packed LT. If I see an action-packed and it's got Lawrence Taylor, I got to buy it. Beautiful. We picked up a KB Winfield. Don't think we have that KB Winfield. We have the Mattingly, obviously. And I don't think we have the blue Winfield. This is super sweet. Kevin Moss. Kevin Moss Stadium Club. Kevin fielding the first base bag like only he could. Not like Don Mattingly. This is cool. We got a big Darryl Strawberry there. Look at that. Number 39. Thumping. I have no idea what this is, guys. What are we talking about? 97. 97. We really wasn't buying anything. 97. I got to pick up a straw if I see a straw in the pinstripes. Kevin Moss. Kevin Moss Stadium Club. You know, as the cards got older and Moss got a little less successful, I feel like his pictures got a little less successful looking. This, I don't know. This is a Fleer League Leaders Mattingly. I'm pretty sure I don't have this card. So I grabbed it. Limited edition. Doesn't ring a bell, this one. Beautiful with the pinstripes. A little 90, what is he? 91 score, 92, sorry, 92 score Bernie. This is the rookie prospect, center field. Let's see if it'll focus. See, that's interesting. Because that's Bernie with the big glasses. And that picture has no glasses, correct? He did go back and forth with the glasses and try to, and he eventually got the LASIK. 83 All-Star Dave Winfield from 83 All-Star set, collector's edition. This would have been an 84 set. Always love these glossy All-Stars. There's a Dave, did not have that one. There's a beautiful Bernie. That's an upper deck. This one was interesting. I didn't, some of these cards I've never seen before. This is Peter Gammons Inside Baseball. Bernie Williams running the base paths. Bernie was pretty fast, but he wasn't a great base stealer, and he took a lot of heat for it. 86 Leaf Dave Winfield. We've got a Donruss floating around, but we did not have a Leaf. And there it was. Don't ask, I don't know. 85 Topps Dave Winfield All-Star card. We have this card. Now we have another one. This one we do not have. Winfield keeps coming up, doesn't he? A lot of Daves in these boxes, but you're going to be proud of me, guys. Dave Winfield star sticker, superstar sticker from Topps. There were a lot of Donnies in this box. 87 Topps, 87 All-Star, that kind of stuff. All stuff that I had multiples of, and I just passed them by. I said, nope. We don't need them. Had to get the Canseco. Come on now. This is the, let's see, 01. 01 Canseco. Fancy Topps with the gold. Sometimes you don't collect the sets because you stop collecting. You don't know all the information like some of these young kids do, the 50th anniversary. That's a cool shot of Jose. We got a little Fleer Doc Gooden. Look at this. Canseco, Gooden, Strawberry. We loved to collect them all, didn't we? George collected them all. This one I don't have. I have a Mattingly. This is the Hills Winfield. That picture, I believe I have on another card because although Dave did lunge if it got a little away from him. 88 All-Star Winfield from Topps. That is sweet. Here's a Donnie. I don't think I have this. I've seen this card before, and I feel like I don't have it for some reason. I looked at the back, and I was like, I know the card, but I don't feel like I have it. There's Donnie rooting for his Colts. I don't believe I have it, but I believe I have it. We'll find out. Another Winfield. Some of these I might have 85, but he had a bunch of these, and these don't always pop up. You see them in a $1 box, quarter box, 50-cent box. You got to grab them. I get another Kevin Moss. As I said, as the cards get older, he looks a little less sure of himself at the plate. Little less sure. Kevin Moss. And then 87. We found 3 of these in there. I don't think I have any of them, to be honest with you, but we'll find out when I go through the boxes. There's the 87 Winfield All-Star. The Studio Wade Boggs, which is cool. Had to grab that one. Wade Boggs, New York Yankee, riding the horse. Let's go. This one was cool. The Donruss. This is a Grand Slammies. There you go. Grand Slammers. Okay. If that's what they say. And I don't know where this came from. I'm guessing this was a insert of something. I don't think these were in the set because I have a lot of these, and this was not in the set. Maybe it was Denny's. I don't know. Grand Slammers. I'm not sure where these came from, but I don't have it. I never saw it, so I had to pick it up. As we said, there's Kevin Moss looking at another fly ball that will not go out of the park. Nice back on that one, though, of Kevin. And finally, what is this? We got a Bernie. We found a Bernie Topps. That is awesome. So we got a lot of Bernies, a lot of Moss, a lot of Winfield, a couple Donnies. I believe one definitely 100% I don't have. The other one I might have. We got that 75 yearbook. And then we ran over to our other local LCS, which is actually the closest card shop to my house. I don't really go there very often, though. He sells a lot of wax and stuff like that. Doesn't have a lot of vintage or anything like that that interests me a ton. But there's always a few boxes laying around. And I had a couple Yankee cards that I picked up. What do we get from that guy? That is the Bernie Williams guitar card. Stadium Club. Could not pass that one up. Another Bernie. Let's keep it going. The OP3 Bernie. There are the glasses on that one. Look at that one, guys. Those are some serious glasses right there. The Bernie OP3. Did not have that one. Get ready. A Bernie Williams. We got a lot of Bernie Williams. This is a Pacific, guys. My first, I think, Bernie Williams Pacific card. Who knew Bernie had a Pacific card? There you go. Love us the Pacifics. Crown Collection. I believe this is a Bernie Williams Pacific card. Now, I'm not sure, but if you look at this card, that is in Spanish. It looks exactly like the back of a Pacific card, but it says Invincible on it. I think that says Pacific. Let's find out. Pacific trading cards, but it says Invincible on the top. Right there. So there's an interesting Bernie Williams Pacific card. There you go. Bernie is invincible. Another Bernie Williams. We got a Cracker Jack version of Burn Baby Burn. That is just cool. One of those kind of cards you see in the $1 box. Let me do it. That one actually is even priced. And the last card of the day. Rookie card. Robbie Cano and Phil Hughes. Robbie Cano, don't you know? We know all about Robbie. Should have been a Hall of Fame Yankee and should never sign that contract with Seattle, but I think the Yankees knew what they were doing. And Phil Hughes, another great pitcher that the Yankees managed to ruin. You know, Phil came up in his second Major League start and threw a no-hitter for into the 7th inning and then felt a little tightness in his hammy. And you might as well end the story there. They brought him up, they brought him down, they brought him up. He was a starter, he was in bullpen. He was on the 09 team that won the World Series. He does have a Yankee ring. He did go 18-8 one year. I think he went 16-10 one year. But he was supposed to be the next big thing. He was our Roger Clemens, and he came up in spring training in 07. He was thrown in the cage to A-Rod and Giambi, and they were like, who? He was 19. And they were like, who the heck is this guy? Who's pitching right now? And they're like, that's Phil Hughes. And the buzz began. And imagine pitching, I think he pitched 1 out in the 7th. So 6 in the 3rd. Second start in MLB, no hitter. And then you feel a little, ow. Went down, rehab, came back up, went back down, and the cycle continued. Turned him into a reliever. He had a few good moments. He did win a ring. Flashes of brilliance. But this could have been a big card. Phil Hughes and Robbie Cano. That could have been a big card. Topps Total. What the hell was Topps Total? Who bought Topps Total? Raise your hand in 2005 if you bought Topps Total. All right, it's Topps Total. So that's what I got for you guys. That's what we got tonight. We ran to some LCSs, some local LCSs. Tried to spend a few bucks, like 20 bucks. Didn't really want to spend any money. Any of the national budget, didn't, unless we saw something fancy. We did not, as we kind of assumed, because we kind of know what our LCSs have. And you know, the New York tax guys, these dollar boxes, you get a deal, you know. But these dollar boxes are dollar boxes. Everybody else on YouTube is like, oh, I got a quarter box. I got a dime box. In New York, man, it's $1 or it don't exist. And then you got to try to work your way down on the guy. They're all dollar boxes. Philly show, you can get a dime box. White Plains, they're all dollars. They're all dollars in New York. You guys have these quarter boxes? I went to Strongsville. Bought a stack like this in a quarter box. You know why? Because they were quarter boxes. We ain't got them. They're dollar boxes. I don't know. We got to keep the lights on in New York. We gotta pay the taxes. All right, everyone. I've been exposed. We picked up some good team building stuff for the old 80s boxes. We got a cool yearbook, 1975. We found out that I am part of the basic VIP package at the National, and so is free pizza. That's what I got for you. Have a good one.